Hello everyone. All right. Let's get us started. Hey, I'm gonna talk about leadership, and it may not seem interesting, but if I dig deep enough, it's interesting as hell. See, I'm not gonna talk about kings and presidents of the world, because guidelines of Toastmasters clearly indicates that I'm not allowed to talk about sex, politics, or religion. But however, we all grew up, we all go to schools, and there starts the role of leadership. The class president. The one who tells other students to shut up and keep it in place. To maintain behavior. But luckily, I was his friend. I could speak, I could talk to people, I could do whatever I want because I was his friend. And that was the first point of leadership that I noticed. And graduating from school, finishing high school, I got into my first job. I don't want to mention any names. It was this company who sells shoes with a big crocodile on it, but no names, please. So as I got into my first day, there were two managers. One was Indian, he's the main manager, and the second one is Egyptian, his assistant manager. So the Indian was by the book, pretty respectful, pretty good. You go and you do your job, you work your 9 hours and you leave, that's it, thank you. And the Egyptian assistant, it was out of the world. When I first got into the job, have you ever met a manager who vibe checks you? Have you ever got vibe checked in your job? I got vibe checked. It was not fun. Okay, so he starts by treating you the worst way possible. And he sees your reaction. Would you just bend down and follow the system? Or would you resist? And say no. You can't raise your voice to me. That's disrespectful. And that makes him take a huge step back and knows that this guy is not to be messed with. Now working in this company gave me something. I worked there for 5 months. And it gave me something. It gave me the mentality of a worker. You come, you do your job, and then you leave. That's it. Get your paycheck, have fun with your money. I quit that job. And I got to another job. Max Eatery. It's my brother's restaurant. You have been there, and you have been there as well, and I served them with my own hands. At first, it was frustrating, because I never worked at a restaurant. I don't have any experience at all. And the thing that catched most of my attention is the leadership style. My brother's leadership style. Have you ever went to a job and they just didn't tell you to do anything? Like nothing. No one said anything. That's the first day for me. His leadership style was made of two things, responsibility and trust. He trusted me fully, and he gave me all the responsibilities, and I could do whatever I want. At first, it was so frustrating. Afterwards, after 1 month, I got the hang of it. And I got to see the results. Let me show you the results. All right. These are some official letters that I made. This one is a letter of resignation, 1 month alert, and this one is a proposal to do a meeting with leaders and whatnot. So, with these proposals, what happened even more? There was no system. A customer would go in, this restaurant just opened. I had to make a serving station where I could serve customers. I had to make rules. See, one of these papers have rules for the dining room, the serving station, and the rooms in general, and the rules and everything. And I'm not saying, oh, I made this and I made that. I'm just showing you what true leadership makes. And not only that, I got to make sure and apply this style myself. I tried it. How did that happen? Let me show you. Keep this here. Okay, how? I'm a student, okay? I'm not from this college. I study physical therapy. And in this month, there was an event called World Physical Therapy Day. So, I decided to try this leadership style. And I'm passionate about my major. So, I went ahead and gave away a request to the faculty and the whole college. Hello, I'm gonna make an event. But I just didn't come empty-handed and say, I'm gonna make an event, help me. No. At first, I explained an idea, and then I gathered 25 students ready to be organizers. And then I gave them my idea. And when that happened, here are the results of this style of leadership. Another paper. This is the student proposal. This is the agenda of the day. All right? And this one is the operation meeting summary, to get all the details. In that day, I made departments, hospitality department, visuals department, whatever department, and I trusted them fully. And when the day came, I was so happy because it turned out so well. My message is, leadership is action, not position. So take the lead. Thank you.